Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Hey, yo, what are we saying? Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Grown Man Record Night. In tune and on time, sort of. Live on a Friday night. Solo YOLO show. Again. But we will be bringing some mugs up. We didn't get to Steve Fever last week, who actually had some digs and some shit to say. So we'll get to Steve tonight. Momentarily, but we do have normal show business to get through. That was a lot of fun last week. That was a big show. Holy Lord. It was long. We got a lot of good people in here I see already. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I am a professional writer. I do write for a living, believe it or not. And, hey, shout out to Merv, man. Always reminded me to wear the bling. Haven't seen Merv in a little bit. We're thinking about him over here. But one thing, I mean, I don't think this is a feather in a cap that most writers can't say that they've done. I've invented a new word. During the course of my daily actions, my work, I've invented a new word. And I think it's going to catch fire. It's going to become part of the vernacular, you know what I mean? You know what you know what the word is? Plagiarism. AMT, thanks for the sub. Big Burley with a gift. You fucked up my transition, though. And that's going to cost you. All right, gang. Thanks for hanging out with us Friday night, deep into the evening like we like to do around this piece. Shouts for the participation of last week's show. A lot of MFers watching last week's show, and I guess it's thanks to you guys. I'm here every week, but brought some people up. A lot of a lot of folks enjoyed that. So it's not why we're doing this week. Had an little situation, but figured why not? We are going to bring Steve up, like I said. If he's not asleep, Steve may be asleep. Yeah, just I see Fluffheads in here, Metal Theologian, a Wine Bender, Nebulous Prowler, Vance, Aaron, all you guys. Appreciate it. Hanging out all night. Little sub hype right before the little break right there. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, last week's show. Holy shit. I mean, come on. What was it? 4.5 hours? We're talking about 4.5 hours of Grown Man Record Night liveness, like the show. That's something else, man. I should have really peed before I started. I'll wait till I bring somebody up, and then they can tell a story. Yeah. Anyway, let me take a look at the rundown. I do have things I need to follow. There's certain protocols here, folks. Hey, I do want to mention tomorrow night. I know you guys love the Hydra sessions, over on Mr. Bizarro's channel. He's invited me so kindly again to be a guest, a little participant in the Hydra sessions tomorrow night. I think it's going to be 9 Eastern, and I've picked out. I tell you what, man. I mean, you know, I bleed black and red for the GMRN set. They'll have my bloody fingerprints when they put me away, but I really do enjoy participating on the Hydra sessions. There's something about putting together a timed set that tickles some sort of like thing in my brain that this doesn't do. This is kind of loose and we're just chilling and stuff, which is the point, 100%. But it's nice to be like, all right, you got 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. You start thinking of like a vibe. You start thinking of like, oh, this would go with that. That would go with this. So it's exciting and it's a good time. But anyway, going to be doing that tomorrow night. And, you know, the first time or second, I can't remember. I was trying to remember if I've played some of these songs actually before. But anyway, the last time I did it, we had 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to slam bang. I'm going to fram WearGuard as many songs into this set as I possibly can and pick like dope songs, but like shorter dope songs. And I just, you know, like Minutemen, you know, like stuff like that length and just pop, like a back across. It was a lot of fun. It won't be, what's up, Zonk, man? Made it? Right on, brother. I don't think tomorrow night's not going to be one of those situations, you know, where I'm just squeezing as much. It's going to be a little more laid back, low key, right down the middle. I like short songs. So what's up, Carl? Yeah, anyway. Hey, I'm back on this is my second beer. I wasn't even gonna drink beer at all tonight. I'm back on the program. Hardcore, low carb situation here. You guys have to hold me accountable. I mean, I don't need you to, because I'm not, I mean, come on. But I'm going back on I'm on the plan. I've been on the plan for a week. Because and I love to do this. Like, I eat really good during the week, you know, keep it lean and mean. And then weekends, I go ape shit. But I'll tell you what, if you go too ape shit, it will override your weekly shit. And that's a problem, because, you know, I don't just Tuesday afternoon, I don't roll up to McDonald's and get a fucking combo meal. That's not how I roll. I'm eating grilled chicken, shit like that. But if you do enough fuckery on the weekends, it ruins all that. That's unfortunate. So now I'm having to revert and kind of just go back. Anyway, I don't want to get into a whole big beef here. I mean, the big what about this MoFi shit, right? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna wait till I bring somebody up. That's not something that's I just want to pop on by myself. And we're not gonna beef with Barino. Do we need to pull that? I will say this, like, check it out when we do. No, I'll wait. Hold on. I'm just teasing everybody. That was a big old tease. What is that? I can't read. I was looking for the Barino graphic, but see, now it's taking too long. It's not funny. That's why comedy is all about timing, see? And I've ruined the whole thing. The whole thing. But that's, boom. My beef with Barrino. If you guys don't know, I went into this whole story. She's from our hometown here, High Point, North Carolina. And she got all pissy about, because she was illiterate or something, like when in her 20s, and she blamed like the school around here. I'm like, man, I mean, God bless you, but I was in the same school system, unless you just... That's my beef with Barrino. Don't be down talking my hometown now just because you fucking stupid ass. Sometimes you're just stupid, you know what I mean? Sometimes ain't nothing wrong with you, you're just stupid. Well, this show's off to a great start. I think we're doing a great job. Oh, I was going to put double mofas on either side of the title for tonight's video. Fuck, I forgot. I guess I could alter it, right? Check this out. There's some news dropped in the Discord. Don't we have a headlines graphic? Jerry? This actually, Michael Cron, I believe, our pal Mike Cron up in PA, dropped a little news in the Discord. I don't know how I feel about this. A new type of record can be made. There's some scientists have kind of figured out a way. I don't know if you guys know, but records are made out of a substance called PVC, and it's pretty highly toxic to the environment. So these folks, Evolution Music, have been endorsing. New bioplastics vinyl by. That sentence doesn't make any sense. Evolution Music. This shit's made of. Let's see, starches and sugars rather than oil and gas. But I'm seeing this could be the next MoFi, speaking of MoFi, right? Like, pay a premium price for an environmentally friendly piece of wax. I mean, would you guys do that? If it's super limited and collectible, and it was a band that you wanted anyway. That's going to get to my MoFi suggestion. I'm kind of teasing into it. God, I got a piece so bad already. God, I hate this. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's get into some of the stuff that came out today. I saw this and I wasn't real 100% sure. I'd ever heard it before. A Danzig record, and I'm a big Danzig guy, but this 666 Satan's Child came out in 99, and I'm like, wait, this is after the last one that I didn't like, right? It's like when they start getting a little industrial and shit. But it seemed cool, and I checked it out today, and this red, Cleopatra's reissuing this on this red marble shit, and it looks nice and everything, and I don't like it. I don't like the record. I don't know. It's a little, I don't know what to tell you. It's not things I would listen to, honestly. It's just a little too industrial, and I don't think Danzig does industrial very well, personally. First 4 records, solid gold. Past that, I don't know, man. There's other stuff I'd like to listen to. That's just me. Put on a 5Ls video and go piss. That'll cost you money. That's a paddling. Yeah, it's the record looks cool as shit, man. Oh, what's up, Old Radios? Good to see you in here, brother. Appreciate that. Hey, go follow this channel, Old Radios. If you like old radio equipment, this cat buys and collects really cool old stuff, tape machines, and just a vintage. Oh man, it's really cool stuff. But yeah, it looks like a record I would want, and then I get in there and I'm like, nah, actually. Especially, it's $30, $40 record, I'm sure. No, I'm not into it that much. Pee under the desk? I don't even have a bottle. I guess that's a brand new pop-off. I can't do that. Anyway, I didn't care for it. I'll tell you something I did care for. Let me tell you, man, I've been in a big punk kick this year. I started out this year. I'm really going to fill out my 80s metal collection. I've been really feeling that vibe, and I still do. I'm streaming the shit out of it, and I play a lot here too. But I've also been in a big old school punk thing, and just streaming the shit out of it. I've been ended up buying more of that stuff on vinyl. I guess because I've run across it more. Anyway, this band, Eddie and the Subtitles, Skeletons in the Closet. I'd heard this before. I heard of them before. But I didn't really know what they sounded like. This guy apparently was around like since the 60s, started garage bands and shit, but like came up with like Black Flag, Adolescent, Circle Jerks, played a lot of shows with them and stuff, and they were kind of floating around. I guess this cat was a little bit older or something. And I don't think this has been reissued in a long time. Originally in '81, but it's it's punk, but it's like rockabilly, just rock and rollish at times. It's really good, man. That's a fantastic record. I think I listened of all the stuff we're talking about today. Like when I'm pulling stuff up and stuff to talk about in the show, I'll dead ass like listen to this whole record today. And I don't usually have time to do that, but I took time today because to me it was really cool. Cool stuff, man. I don't think it's super expensive either. I don't know what the reissue's like. Half the stuff I talk about, it's already sold out, even though it came out today. And the other half is like, oh, it's delayed until November of 2027. So whatever. Here's a compilation I wasn't familiar with. Some of you guys may know this one. It is what it says. German thrash metal. Everybody knows Germany made some of the best thrash back in the day. Available on vinyl for the first time in 30 years. Tankard, Destruction, Holy Moses is on this. Looks like a pretty just solid compilation. Do you guys know this? It says a must for metalheads. You guys know this comp, and is it a good one? It sounds good. I mean, those are all killer bands. Yeah, you ever heard of that, Vance? That was a new one to me, but I'm kind of, when stuff's a little in a certain age range, I'm a little bit naive to some of that stuff. I love making the rest of the VC. This is literally the only place in my life where I can make other motherfuckers feel old, because the rest of the time I feel like I'm the old guy. So it's nice to come into the VC and talk about all you old people and be like, shh, man, must really suck to get up and feel like that every day. You know what I mean? But anyway, the next thing on the list, this was the Discord program preview that we dropped in there today from our good pals over the Numero group, Hot Chocolate. First of all, look at this cover. This is a famous illustrator that did this cover. I think he did a lot of athletic teams, like you know what? This is so funny. The guy that drew this, I think they said he did like somebody's. It's like a baseball or team's like mascot, maybe the Indian or something. But then they said the Browns, and I'm like, the Browns is a solid fucking orange helmet. Like, what did you draw, son? But anyway, this is a dope drawing, and it's a band called Hot Chocolate, Cleveland band, an early '70s, renowned groove forward R&B kind of stuff. Dick Duggins is the guy behind this shit, who's been involved in some other projects and shit. And this is the first time it's been reissued officially since the initial release. And listen to this today. Listen to a good bit of this too. What I could find. There wasn't nearly as much about that as the last record I listened to the whole thing. Man, if you like the meters at all, if you like that Bayou funk kind of sound, even though this is Cleveland, that just swampy ass funk like the meters, dude, do yourself a favor. At least go find a song or two to stream. Hot Chocolate on chocolate brown vinyl. You won't be disappointed, man. I don't fuck around with funk bands. Like I won't be telling you stuff that's bad, because half a record will be slow jams. I didn't see nothing like that. It's a lot of instrumental jams. I think there's some tracks have a couple of verses with a singer and shit like that, but largely instrumental and just boom. Not Hot Chocolate from England, which is like a commercial funk band. It's a different Hot Chocolate. Mark my words. Sexual Chocolate. Give it up for Randy Watson. Moving right along. Apparently, the original of that hot chocolate was only like 1,000 press for just like a proprietor of an establishment. I just had to bring this in. The band didn't really like super duper do a whole lot for me. They're a really tight, like pretty heavy band, but I was just taken in by the name, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this, and I'm gonna download a fucking picture, and we're gonna talk about it on the show just for the simple fact this shows you the power of having a creative band name. If you've never heard of these guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Nicolas Cage Fighter. That's right. Australian hardcore metal band. I don't know nothing about them. I listened to it today. It's good. They're tight. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy it, but it's good. But that name, dude, Nicolas Cage Fighter. Kudos to them. Fucking kudos to them, dude. And I don't dole out kudos very often. Let me be honest with you. I'm not a guy that just doles out my kudos. That's a good band name. That's a good band name. And lastly, hello, click that. Shouts to our man Greeno, friend of the program since had to be 2001. He showed that I knew this band because it's a Greeno band. As Metal Theologian would say, it's a Greeno band. Although I don't know, Metal Theologian may like these guys. I don't know. Raven, Wiped Out, 1982 metal, just some good straight down the middle 82 metal. I said straight down the middle, which would be a great album cover. Straight down the middle metal from 82. I really enjoyed this today. That's some of that earlier stuff. Like I prefer like mid 80s metal over like early 80s, to be honest. I mean, I like Priest, I like Maiden, stuff like that, but I do like when things there's this corner where things turn, where people start putting more gain on their guitars. Because before it's more that hard rock sound, like an AC/DC, just a little overdriven amp sound. Somewhere in the mid 80s, people found out that you could really overdrive an amp and really boost the gain. And when that happened, to me, that's where heavy metal started. It wasn't people growling or changing the way that people sang, because there's still melodic singing and shit. But it's when that gain got cranked up on the amps. That to me is where like what my generation would call heavy metal. That's where that starts. Well, I just went into a tangent. That isn't Greeno music. That's corny ass glam shit. Oh, Raven is solid. Yeah, I jammed some of this today, and I really dug it, man. Straight down the metal sounds like a Pat Benatar song. Quote of the night. Greeno likes Nelson. Do we play Winger here on the show? Jay's got a Winger record, and I mean, I'd be a fucking lie if I didn't say it. There wasn't a time like a Friday about 3:30 p.m. when I'm pulling out my cellular telephone and Texas messaging Jay, hey, won't you bring that Winger LP over tonight? Which sounds like code for like let's Butthole do it, but that's not what I mean. I actually mean bring that Winger record over, and we'll play it on the show program that we do here. I think it's a fair deal. I'm firm but fair. No Nelson? Okay. White Lion? How about Glass Tiger? Can we talk about Glass Tiger for a second? I heard Metal Theologian was a big Glass Tiger guy. I read it on the Hardy's bathroom wall. Glass Tiger. Actually, I passed on the Glass Tiger like 3 or 4 times. I mean, I don't think I like it now, you know what I mean? But I saw it and I was like, oh, I remember that. They had videos on MTV. It's $5. Dude, stop it. Stop it. Well, let's see what we got. You know what? It's time to. I guess we could. I could invite some folks up, because we got to go through what we played. We got some marbles. If you got records to show, that's cool. If you want to weigh in on something or whatever, we will. We could take a couple of quick comments. Who's got some interesting things to say about MoFi? Briefly. No, not even that. Just to chill. Because I'm going to say like 2 sentences about MoFi. But let's see if this works. You know, it's always a crapshoot here at the program. So I'm trying to figure it out. Invite people. This will give me a chance to urinate in my toilet as well. Because, boy, let me tell you what. Boy, howdy. I'm going to drop the link in the chat and we'll see what happens. It's first come, first serve. And this will actually, you know, we can't do shit around here without doing a fucking graphic. But I had this idea anyway, since that seems to be kind of a hit, is every week, we don't want to stop what we're doing here as the show, the regular show. We're still going to do that. But maybe for one segment a week, it's kind of like, I drop a link just like I'm about to do. First person that gets in gets to come up for a segment. We do a segment. And then we go on back to the show. Just one a week. So it's like you got to jump in as quick as you can. Anyway, and we'll call it the VC Spotlight. Right? That's what I'm thinking. But I'll drop the link. We'll see if we can do this. I mean, if you were on last week, if there's other people that didn't jump on last week that want to jump on this week, that's only fair. But I'm not here to regulate the way this shit's done. You guys just do whatever feels best in your heart. But I really do have to pee. Holy God. All right, we'll see. But I can, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and jump into what we played. I'm not gonna spend all goddamn. I'll do a couple of records and I'll check to see who's backstage first, and we'll jump in. They can just jump on with us. It's like jumping on the train, folks. Hey, this was speaking of last week. We did that. I did the little 5 records or whatever that's had the worst covers. You know what I mean? And this was the one. Charlie Singleton. I mean, look at that. Look at that dude. That's all man right there. Even the back. Honey Hush. I would wear that shit every fucking day of my life. And that's no cap on a stack. Another one from last week. I'm playing stuff that's around here because I got to shelf so many records. Original Shrink that I need to rip off because that's irritating, I'm sure. Daniel Mott. What is it? Electric Jungle. I thought it said Electa Jungle. But this is like private press and shit. Like, I mean, I can't find anything out about this. I don't even think I can add it to Discogs. Maybe I found it. 85 K-Pack. So it is 85. It's got that 80s jazz production quality to it, but don't let that fool you. You could tell, someone mentioned, I think Noisy Beast mentioned, sounds like a Miles Davis guy. He's got that kind of electric, kind of muted trumpet thing going on. There's some vibey shit in there, man. Yeah, I paid like 50 cents for that shit. I'll do one more, then I'll check who's back there. Domcraft. This record kicks so much ass. Doom record came out last year. It was one of my favorite records of last year. And as you can tell by the cover, and I'll show you, this will stall it out. I could never find this shit. Oh, there it is. Comes with 3D glasses. And so for this cover's cool, but like the gatefold, you do that with these 3D glasses, and you damn near shit your pants. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I enjoy this record a lot. I've not played it in a while, actually, and it's so thick and gnarly. I can't remember where these cats are from. I want to say they're European, but I'm probably just thinking about peeing, and that's probably where that's coming from, 100%. But kick-ass record. I'll read the hype sticker here. As soon as I can get it in the sheath. I'm not good at sheathing things up. Post-apocalyptic Doom returns. Torrent of vicious, bubbling sludge. Okay. Trying to look for a... Anyway. Domcraft. Let's see who's backstage. We'll see if we can make this work. Oh shit, we got Bill's box of sound. Let's see if we can get... All right, so Bill, you'll only be able to see this camera, which the rest of the folks will not see, but you can hear me, correct?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Let me I got to do a couple things just to make sure.
Boom shakalaka laka boom. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to make, we've got the music and shit going too, so I have to balance those out a little bit. That's no big whoop though. Hang on. I gotta make sure you're, okay. I have to trick it sometimes.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, hang on. You're there, so it just takes a second. Why does that say that? That's weird. That is very strange. Now I bet if I do this, yeah, okay. There you are. I just need to crop you up a little bit. That's all.
Do I need to move some from side to side?
No.
Like
you just keep doing you, baby.
Okay.
So what's been going on, man?
Oh, I was out of the country for the last couple of weeks. I was in Canada vacationing, and I had like zero internet, zero cell service. Come back, and everybody's losing their shit over this MoFi stuff.
Right. You know, you're the perfect person to talk to about this, because, I mean... Oh, I made you kind of big. Hold up. You can't be bigger than me, baby. Come on now. What are we saying? I've mixed feelings about this. I think it's hilarious to have an opportunity to go back to some of these audiophile guys that can sometimes be obnoxious and oh, I just did. Sorry, hold up. And give them the business, you know what I mean? Because it's a good opportunity to give those guys the business. But I think I've come to a realization that I do care about stuff like that when it comes to jazz records. And I do seek out pressings and stuff because that seems important to me for some reason. When it comes to rock and roll, like I don't think my brain works that way.
Well, back when Mobile Fidelity started, it was in the 70s, and it was at a time that the major record companies were starting to make shitty records. A lot of them were starting to sound bad. And here was a company that started putting out 3 or 4 records at a time of rock records. They actually cared about the way they sounded, and they sounded pretty kick-ass. And they were the first ones to do that. And then they had companies like Nautilus and Direct Disc Labs come later on and make other things. They started the reissue craze way back in the 70s. And they've been in and out of the business, and now they're back in it in a big way. And even though there was never any talk about this digital stuff,
right,
they have been making some great sounding records and some that don't sound so good.
In the early days, were the MoFis pretty much 100%, or would you run across one and you're like, yeah, I don't know, or were they just always solid?
Well, it was kind of before digital, so I don't think they had any choice. But the company was kind of like run by audio engineers, so they're always trying to up the ante a bit. But now everything's changed. So,
would you consider yourself an audiophile?
Yeah, as cliche as it is. I tinker. I don't spend a lot of money on my equipment, but I got, let's see, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different pieces of equipment before the music gets to my speakers.
Yeah.
So I tweak around a lot.
That's nice. Yeah. See, that's cool. And that's what, like, when it initially came out, because I know, like I said, a lot of people were giving the audiophiles the business. Like, oh, you couldn't tell the difference between digital and audio? I thought you guys were, And I was like, I'm not like that. I think it's funny, but then at the same time, I'm like, if I want to know what's the best jazz record, I'm going to ask one of you guys. Like, I'm not I'm not stupid, but and I think there's some awesome guys, like like you said. I think you and like Ron and the guys that interact with the show, that you're still audiophile guys, but you still fuck around with us. That says something right off the bat, for crying out loud. But like, yeah, there's good people in the audiophile community, and not all of them are schmucks. And I admire and that kind of dedication to finding the perfect sound. But
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend $125 on one of those one steps. I mean,
yeah, I'm just cheap.
That's
most of it.
Now, I bought the Analog Productions Kind of Blue, but that was kind of like just one that I was going to get, and that's it. But like all the Eagles albums and all the Van Halen albums, $125 a crack. Forget it. No way.
And that led me to.
I'm glad that I got all original Eagles albums.
Right, sure, and they sound good.
Yeah,
they're good sounding records.
Well recorded.
But it led me to the biggest thing I had to take away from this was, are there people, and you could probably answer this, in this community that buy records that sound good because you hear like the sound stage on this is out of this, what, and it's not even like a band or an album that you care that much about?
Sadly, there are people like that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of them don't make vinyl community videos.
Yeah. It's interesting. I kind of thought about that. I was like, to me, that sounds like when you go to like a, we have like a discovery place down there. It's like a science museum, and you put on headphones. It's like, oh, it sounds like it's coming from behind me. It's that same kind of like, oh, that's cool. But it's not like when you're just like, the biggest Pink Floyd fan in the world, and you're laying down with headphones, you listen to Dark Side of the Moon. Like, it just makes you whole, like, oh my god, like. I don't know if it does this. Maybe for people that are caught up in that, it does. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. But
yeah.
But that's what I wondered. Like, was there a, like, I don't know. I just wondered if people were doing that. Like I had a term for it. I wrote down the term because I felt like a smart guy. Sound over substance. That's my note to remember to talk about this, and I'm sure I just put you in the, see there? Sound over substance. That people are, if people are choosing sound over substance. And I've been thinking about doing because I love a great sounding record, and the ones that that's what drew me into records in general. I had a killer CD collection, and then I can't remember what, I heard it was like a Dave Brubeck record, and whatever it was, I heard it with headphones on a modest system, and it damn near brought to me my knees. And I was like, guess what? I'm a record collector. That was it. Because I was like, I could.
Is that something like Take 5 or Time Out?
Take 5, yeah.
There you go.
Well, and actually, I think it was Blue Rondo a la Turk, which is what I heard, which is one of my favorite tracks. Yeah. That's my favorite Brubeck. One of my favorite jazz pieces ever.
Yeah, I haven't played this in a long time, but I just pulled it out tonight. There's a Dave Brubeck direct-to-disc album.
Ooh.
It was made with him and his kids, the two generations of Brubeck, and it's all direct to disc.
He does with his kids.
Yeah.
Is it funky like that other one where they're sitting in the grass?
Yeah, and also that one where there's a whole bunch of birds and it makes a mosaic of Dave Brubeck's head. Yeah. I love that album too.
Yeah, me too. I think I only have the one where they're sitting there like in the grass and playing. They just look like a big ass happy family playing music. Yeah. I love that cover.
And that album is just so 70s. I love it.
100%, yeah. That's crazy, yeah. So what kind of stuff have you been picking up lately? Bottom line, to wrap up the MoFi, because everybody's talking about it, I think they're a bunch of liars, but Bobby Gass had the best comment I have seen on this. He was like, ever since the first trade's ever been made, somebody's been trying to deceive somebody. And he's like, wolves know that, sheep don't. I mean... It's kind of, I work in advertising, and you think every label that comes out, like, oh, reduced fat. What you mean reduced fat? Yeah, but it's got 78 grams of sugar. You start playing games. They're playing games.
Lower fat, higher carbohydrates.
Exactly. And essentially that's what MoFi was doing. They're playing games. And in the ad game and the business game, that's what people do. It's how you make money, and it's shitty. And it's also when you get busted, then you get busted. Now you got you know what I mean? You got to step up.
Yeah. And they do make some great sounding records. They make some not so great sounding records.
Yeah.
But hey, now they gotta be transparent, which is a good thing.
Transparency is the best thing, and I think like a lot of people said, there's some great sounding digital stuff out there. 100%. I mean, I would prefer to have analog stuff, but there's lots of good digital sounding stuff. So it's none of that. It's never a sound quality thing. I don't think with me. It's just you're being shady, son. You can't be shady. But what kind of stuff you been picking up lately? Did you get anything on vacation? I don't want to ruin a video or anything.
As a matter of fact, I met the first time that I ever saw vinyl up in Canada. There's this guy who's up on the Bruce Peninsula where I was at. He bought a general store when he retired, and he only sells records by appointment. I went and bought 5 or 6 records from him. I got a Procol Harum. I got Vangelis's first solo record after he left Aphrodite's Child.
Oh, cool. Those are great.
Yeah. And dude gave me this record by this group called Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. I haven't heard this yet, but it's like real Americana type stuff, and it's all from Canada.
Huh.
So
Very
that might
cool.
be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm a big Core Blonde fan. Carl the Envelope turned me on to Core Blonde, the outlaw country guy from Canada. I was like, they do shit like that in Canada, which I guess there's lots of, farms and country living up there. I guess it fits.
They love rodeos and country music.
Yeah,
I just
isn't that funny?
can't figure it out.
Hand me my saddle there, eh? That's what they sound like, right? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, nothing like a little vacation vinyl, like picking stuff up on the road. That always feels nice.
Oh yeah,
that always feels nice.
So yeah, that's what's up with me lately.
Hell yeah,
I'll be making videos. I'll be doing this. I'll probably be doing a live stream tomorrow night and making
kick ass,
making some more stupid videos like I usually do.
That's why we love you, brother. Hell yeah,
right
man.
Back at you.
Yeah, let me pop on and we'll see who's next on that. We got Aaron Griffin waiting in the wings here.
Okay. And I will get in touch with you about some chips. Canada is good with new chip flavors. Oh my God, you're going to lose it when I tell you about this.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm going to say right now.
Canadian chips. I've heard about it. Maybe I think we've done an all dressed up that I think they have as a Lay's.
Yep, that's a regular flavor, and so is ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, that's the other one, yeah. We used to have a ketchup flavor. It was a chip. I'm wringing my hands like a fucking heroin addict. There was a brand called Moore's, where we at least got it in the South here in the 80s. And there was a ketchup flavor that they did. That's the first dill pickle chip I ever had back in the 80s.
Nice.
Kick ass, man.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good weekend, Bill.
Peace out.
Appreciate Bill. Woof. Absolute legend vinyl community. Here in our VC Spotlight. Brought to you by Ice Blue Aqua Velva. Let's see what else we got.
Yo.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me see if I can, what's this audio here? I feel like this is low. Everything's low.
Everything's low.
I'll pull up my...
Especially my self-esteem.
Yeah, volume mixer. We're going to come over here. Yeah, Chrome's maxed out. Weirdo Rama.
Is this loud enough?
Yeah, that's perfect. Do it just like that.
Then we put on the candies.
But just wait till we go live first. Why does this get weird? Every time I do this, I have to trick it to take it. It's funny.
There's some studio goblins there messing with some wires or something.
Yeah, well, it's running these two things at a time. I got you frozen. That's so funny. Taking a big old Horker of Budweiser. There we go.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Griffin.
So I didn't...
High definition cheering some biddies. Thank you so much. I think you gifted a sub earlier, dude. I really appreciate that. I just see that.
Everybody's saying turn the music down a little bit.
Is the music loud again? I'm just going to stop it.
I have the Twitch muted, so I can't.
I'm just going to stop it. Because, yeah, the StreamYard shit is so... it's so low for some reason that I have to boost my other level up. Boost Mobile, where you at? So I'll just sing. I'll go get the harmonica.
Exist?
I'll just play harmonica instead. You guys are cool with that, right?
And just play your guitar.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at it.
In the background the whole time.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you, man?
Not too much. I had a shoot today at a bar. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's really. I mean, it's not like anything big. It's gonna be used for a header for a website, the company I work with sometimes, and so went in and shot some attractive bartenders making drinks and stuff, and then
fair enough.
Made us a bunch of food, and we didn't have to pay for any of it. So I get paid for the shoot. So.
It's ironic, don't you think, that you were doing that, and meanwhile I was literally editing a commercial about erectile dysfunction. True story. Hand to Christ, firm.
From a well-known local DJ.
Christ was Asian, right?
Yes.
Can we say that, Jerry?
Jesus H Christ was Hero. Is his middle name.
Okay, we'll be right back.
I didn't pick up any records this week, but I did go by my local Goodwill.
Okay.
And this one, I don't know what it is about this one. They always have a ton of media. Always. That's where I found like those 80 hip hop records.
Yeah.
Another trip, I found like 30 like hard rock records. So I picked up a bunch of CDs. With CDs, I'm still weird about having physical copies. I have Amazon Music, which is great.
So you are you like a ripper?
Yeah. I'll rip it to a hard drive, and I have a Plex server and all that stuff. So that's what.
You do Plex too? Did you chime in on that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
But you never answer stuff in Discord.
I'm trying.
I've been on Plex for a few years actually. I have probably 400 or 500 movies on there. But
maybe we should. No, I think Scotty said that, where he says he did mostly movies, but some music.
Yeah, I keep some music on there. But I have a 2 terabyte drive that.
You have a what?
A 3 terabyte drive.
You've got a Zune.
No, I actually sold that last.
You sold the Zune?
Yeah, I finally sold the Zune.
No shot.
And I sold it with all the songs on it, and it went for I think it was like $90-something.
Wow.
They're like collector's items now, dude. I bought that in. Let's see, I was working at Circuit City at the time, so I think like 2006.
Well, that dates you right there. That dates you right there.
And I had never had any issues out of that thing. And the only reason I bought that was because my computer at the time could not run, for whatever reason, could not handle iTunes. Like anytime I open it, it would like crash my system. I don't know why. So usually with CDs, I'll buy them.
What's up, Brad?
Down here, it's 69 cents for CDs, so super cheap.
At the Goodwills?
Yeah,
dude, they're $1.50 up here. No cap.
It's 69 cents for records, CDs, and DVDs.
At the Goodwill?
Yeah,
dude, those are like Salvation Army prices.
So yeah, that's usually when I find something like, even if I don't really like it, I'll buy it anyway. I'll rip it and then
sure,
I'll either donate it back or
or
throw it on eBay for a couple bucks, and I might be able to sell some stuff.
I need to borrow your CD right quick. You just run out to the car, have a player set up in the car, just be like, oh, never mind, I don't want this. Can I get my 49 cents back or whatever the fuck?
So I picked up. They had some pretty decent stuff. Most of it was country, which I'm not a huge country fan. But
okay.
But for 69 cents, I usually can't. I won't leave stuff there because I'm weird like that. This is not country. It's Slim Shady LP.
Yeah, sure.
They had Marshall Mathers.
I bet that stuff's fairly hard to find in decent shape,
Yeah, and I always check all my stuff. I don't know where they get this stuff from. I don't know if they have just big warehouses of CDs sitting somewhere. But this Goodwill specifically, because some other ones like you go in, it looks like somebody just took a screwdriver to this stuff. And
Oh yeah.
But all these are like super clean. There's another Eminem show. But I found a while back last year, I found a Overkill CD there, and I ended up buying it for 69 cents, and I ripped it, put it on eBay, and sold it for like $25.
Dude, that's where it's at.
that
right
that
there.
older metal stuff, man, it sells high and quick.
Yeah, that was kind of a lesson I had to learn. It's like some of the CDs were like, no, that's not vinyl, brah. And then you like look and like some of the stuff is like pricey now. It kind of, I mean, maybe it always has been, but like stuff I just thought was common and like whatever.
Yeah.
If it's got the booklet and like everything, so you're good.
Charlie Daniels Band.
Nice.
Here's the gold mine of what I picked up. All of these.
She got the gold mine, I got the shaft.
Are Reba McEntire albums.
Come on, bro. You coming like straight Reba up on us?
Some old stuff. And the reason I bought these was specifically to resell them. She's getting ready to start a new tour.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just throw like there's 11 of them.
Is it the I Don't Get Periods No More Tour 2022?
It's sponsored by what was the yogurt that Jamie Lee Curtis.
I used to have a dingdong.com.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, God, that looks like my grandma. No cap, dude. That looks like my fucking grandma. God rest her soul. She was a DJ. My grandma was a DJ at a Christian station.
So yeah, I was like, man, I can't leave all these Reba albums there. So I'll throw these all in a bundle, see what I can do on eBay with them. Somebody will buy them.
Get banned.
Okay, and then I picked up a few DVDs. Actually, some of these are music related. Not this one. This one's just fun.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So yeah, for 69 cents, I'm not going to pass up these. Big Lebowski 10th Anniversary Edition.
Hell yeah, dude.
Some Blade.
Hell yeah, boy.
I mean, I completely forgot about this movie until I saw it. Joe's Apartment.
Oh, dude.
Do you remember this?
I do. It's Jerry O'Connell, and the big thing about Joe's Apartment, and mark my words right now, look, everybody take some notes. Pull out a pen and a piece of paper. On the soundtrack for Joe's Apartment is this band called The Rentals. And The Rentals is one or two dudes from Weezer and a chick that's been floating around a bunch of, I can't remember where she's from, but I've got that CD over there. It's called Return of the Rentals. It's a white CD. Fucking killer. If you like kind of that Weezer vibe, that is such an underrated 90s gem. Return of the Rentals. Go look it up. Look it up!
Here's where we got four more DVDs. These are all music related. Some Joe Cocker live.
I can't stand him, but that's cool. You can flip that.
What
would I do?
I'll send that to you with some Bob Seger.
Yeah, they should get together and make a mouth baby.
Some John Denver.
Yes, I'll fuck with some Denver now.
Some America.
Friends of P. You're right. You remember the song Friends of P? If you're friends with P, then you're friends with me.
This is probably the best one I got out of everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Live in Mexico. So
wow.
Santana. But yeah, all that I've got all that and all the DVDs. I think I paid $25 for everything. Oh, and I picked up this when that record store was moving. I forgot about it. Huge poster, the Afghan Wigs.
Oh wow. Oh, that's
really
cool.
Cool.
Wow.
Really thick cardstock.
Where was that? That was in the Goodwill?
No, this was at my local record store.
Oh, okay.
No, that was in the free pile.
I love a free pile at a record store. I've actually come away with some good LPs doing that.
They just had a bunch of dollar records that they didn't want to try to move, so they set everything outside the day they were moving. They're like, hey, and post on Twitter, hey, if you want anything, come get it. So
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got music wise.
Nice Reba score.
Always.
That's a surefire ticket to heaven right there, baby. You mark my words. Why do I keep saying "mark my words" tonight? I feel like I'm very declarative tonight.
I'll be right behind Michael London. Highway to Heaven.
That's a long highway. That's all I'm telling you.
It's filled with abuse and cocaine.
Or
What was the
cocaine
other
abuse.
guy? Well, yeah. What was the other guy that was on the show?
Uh
The plumper gentleman.
Gary Gaetti, former shortstop for the Minnesota Twins, second baseman.
Along with Kirby Puckett.
Yeah, he was portly. He was portly.
Hey, here's something I'll ask you about.
Okay, let's get into it.
Vince McMahon stepped down today from WWE.
Did he really?
Yeah, I guess all the allegations and stuff. Big news in the wrestling world. So now, I think Stephanie McMahon's taking over. So we'll see how that goes.
That's crazy. That's an error right there.
He's old. He's like almost 80, but still, all this stuff coming out of him paying like $15 million out to women for.
I always thought he sounded
money.
like Christopher Lloyd in Back to the Future. Like when he got mad. That's a portable television studio.
Question from the chat.
Okay, question. How long did we work together?
I was only at the TV station for 3 years, I think.
Really? Only 3 years?
Yeah.
This is my 20th year.
Because I only worked there from like 2008, and then I started working at Wake Forest in the summer of 2011.
Wow.
But so we've known each other. Because I didn't really know you the first year I worked there. I don't think until like I crossed over. So when you work in that morning shift, you don't see anybody.
No. People did everything but check my ID when I worked the morning shift. Some sketchy dude walking the halls, smelling like booze, heating up fucking clam strips in the microwave at 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean,
eating all the fucking cheesecake,
going out burning heaters, propping the door open. I mean, yeah, they were like, this guy's a certified grade A raper right here.
When I worked on the morning show, I perfected how to smoke a cigarette during a commercial break.
Oh,
I can smoke the whole thing in like 2.5 minutes. Less than
back in 2 and 2.
Yeah.
You got 1 foot like stretched out.
And then like, oh yeah, this weatherhead's gonna be outside, and you're like, uh-oh, there's smoke everywhere.
Walk out doing that. I don't know I think the garbage man was here. I don't know. You know how those sanitation workers are, am I right? Try to provoke a reaction. All right. Get off my TV, Aaron.
All right. See you in 2 weeks in Raleigh.
Hell yeah, dude. We're going to see Elder in like 2 weeks.
Hopefully they'll have maybe they'll have a limited edition record or two there or something.
Yeah. Man, I should, actually, you should tell us a story. I'm going to go take a piss.
Oh, what does everybody want to hear? Let's, a story. I'll talk about the time that we went to Key West back in probably 2004, maybe. No, 2003 or so. So we went to Key West, had a great time. Coming back, Shane, you want to hear the puke story? There's nothing really to that one. That was, I think, my 23rd birthday. I'd gotten a staph infection and lived in the dorm at the time, so they couldn't ever figure out why I got it. Just super dirty dorms and showers and shit. But so I hadn't eaten anything all day, and I wasn't going to because they put me on Keflex. And so I went out with my friends just to go hang out. I wasn't going to drink or anything. So I was like, I'm taking medication. I probably shouldn't drink. And so my buddy, his mom used to be a nurse, and he called her, and she's like, no, he'll be fine. And so we started drinking a lot. And I probably it was my birthday. So people started buying me stuff. And like lots of shots. I probably had about 10 shots, and then probably another, I don't know, 7 or 8 beers. And I was drunk, but I wasn't over the edge yet. And then we smoked a joint, and that just put me over. I'm telling the puke story, Mike.
Oh, the projectile? Yeah.
Yeah, from my profile picture on Twitch. But the joint put me over the edge big time. Up to that point, I was telling it was my birthday and people were buying me stuff, but I was on medication for a
joint?
staph infection. It's we passed around a hamburger.
Oh, I've done that. That's how you catch COVID.
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get COVID? I was sharing a hamburger with 4 other guys.
We each started on a side and met in the middle.
I wanted a pickle, you fucker.
But yeah, that was the barf. The big barf picture was right before I passed out in my friend's bed. So
hell yeah, dude. You chill while I do dig of the week. I just asked Steve. If Steve's in the chat, let me know. Steve, say something. He may have fell asleep. He's an older gentleman.
He never goes to sleep. What are you talking about? Does he actually sleep on show the night before show?
He might. I don't know.
He just takes like little 10-minute naps.
Yeah, little Steve naps. I put a little Dwayne Eddy. $1 million worth of twang. What a kick-ass record this is. It's so, there you can see it, Aaron. I'll do it that way. See, only Aaron can see that camera.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Don't pull out Dwayne Eddy often enough. What a killer guitar player. That nice, just twangy guitar, rockabilly. I mean, it's led off with
Fever just popped in.
Fever's in there?
Yeah, he must have been outside peeing in the yard this whole time.
He said, "No, I'm here." What does that mean? No, I'm here. Yes, Noah. I can't come. No, I'm here. What are we saying? All right, well, let me I'll finish this up, Fever, and I'll bring you on. We'll do some digs. Get your digs ready and your stories and shit. Ramones. I mean, I said this. This is a repress of the second record, whatever. And I was a Ramones hater for so long. I'm a fucking Ramones fan, dude. I can't deny it anymore. I really like them. I enjoy it. It's fun time music. I still have
Ramones in my collection yet.
It's good. I don't know what it was.
I mean, I like them. I just haven't run across any in the wild.
It was never offensive to me, but it just seemed so. I think what really did it was.
I feel like it's because other people liked it, you didn't want to like it.
Well, but no, what changed my mind? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. It was like, oh, you're a metal fan. You like Metallica? And I'm like,
that's stupid.
Yeah, I do, but like, or if they throw in like a Godsmack or something, I'm like, okay. Or I remember the fiance was asked this, like, oh, you into metal? You like Metallica and like Godsmack and shit? And like, I mean. You can't like with early Metallica, but the other you can't. What? Like, anyway, I kind of felt the Ramones like that, but what kind of changed my mind was how much like the punk heads in the VC that I really respect, and always pulling out stuff that I'm like, what? Some stacks and stacks of stuff I've never fucking heard of. All of them huge Ramones fans are always also pulling out Ramones stuff and like rare Ramones stuff sometimes, but like. Ramon stuff. It all kind of circles back to that. And I'm like, okay, well, if these guys, after all these other bands, are still going back to the Ramones, there's maybe I'm being a fucking cheese dick about this shit. And so I'll go back and listen to it, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this is fucking good stuff. And so then I finally picked up my first one on vinyl, blah, blah, blah. Blase. Here we are, Aaron. 2022. I have to save this. Oh, actually, this is where I have to bring Steve on. You have to get off my TV. Bye, Aaron.
See ya.
Whoa. Now, okay, Steve, I gotta give Steve the code. I'm giving you the code, Steve. Actually, it's in the chat, so don't look for a text or nothing. Jump on here, Steve. And we'll talk, because the next record is one that you specifically asked me to play. Inception. Boom, Inception. I wish I could play music a little better. Bever. Jesus, fuck. Where's your camera, Steve? Oh, there it is. Mute your mute everything, but not. Or no, you're doing that. What's happening? What? Nice headroom. I'm gonna call Steve Max Headroom from now on. No, what was my new name, everybody? I told everybody if they don't call me that, I'm gonna ban them. What was that? What was my name? It was in that children's show we were watching earlier.
Well, let me fix this.
Everybody, if they don't call me that, I'm gonna ban them. Yeah, I can hear the echo. You got to mute YouTube or Twitch.
I got an echo. I got an echo.
Yeah, I can hear the echo. You got to mute.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it
And
better?
I'm not echoing in your shit anymore.
No, my fucking amp is echoing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it sure is. Steve. Still can't figure out why everything's so low in my headphones. It's gonna be something stupid tomorrow. I'm like, God, you're so stupid. So, Steve, I brought in. You asked me to play Led Zeppelin Presence.
Yeah.
And that was next in the what we played tonight. So that's why I stopped and I told Aaron he had to get off.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We're gonna play probably the hardest song that Led Zeppelin ever did, which is "Hot Song for Nowhere."
Oh yeah, that's a great song.
Okay, I'm getting my echo. I need to turn off and just have a conversation with you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because I always thought.
This is a promo copy, by the way. It's got a little water damage, but that's a promo copy. I forgot that.
Okay, I'm getting an echo.
Make sure you're just listening to me through StreamYard.
Okay, I need to turn Twitch off.
I already said that. You wasn't listening to me.
Of course I wasn't listening to you.
I'm upset about it.
Okay, I can hear you. This is good now. Sorry, guys.
Is this good now?
This is perfect.
Okay.
Let's have a little toast.
Yeah, sparkling water.
I'm doing this Sierra Nevada Tropical Torpedo, which is probably my favorite cheaper IPA.
This is a non-alcoholic drink, Steve.
That's fantastic. Isn't somebody say National Tequila Day is coming up?
National Tequila Day is Sunday. I'm not keeping up with chat as much as I should. Yeah.
And how are we celebrating National Tequila Day?
I don't know. How am I celebrating? I bought a fucking half gallon of Pop-Off vodka, the finest from Kentucky. And I think it's from like Massachusetts or something. I can't remember where Pop-Off's made, but it ain't.
So do you?
It ain't St. Petersburg. I'll tell you that much.
Do you ever use a chorus pedal? I know you hate
I hate chorus.
What they did on Nirvana's
My practice
album.
amp has built-in chorus, but no, I'm not a chorus guy.
Well, I have this chorus pedal, and I've gotten away from that chorus sound you'd hear on the early shit when everybody had the Digitex and all that shit.
Yeah.
But this chorus pedal has some wacky settings on it where it's so. I was sitting here for a while you guys were doing your thing and just making like police sirens. It was like,
I do like the Small Stone, the chorus, the electro-harmonic stuff. I do like that, but it's a little, because you can like dial it way down where it's just kind of watery, just a little bit watery. That's kind of cool, but the blah, 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 like I don't. Yeah. Or like it always, like some of that stuff in the 70s, even like Page. Sometimes will like play a chorus with something with chorus, and I'm like, what are you doing?
This is my pedal board right now.
There we go.
I had this in here. This is a really cool. I saw this and I was watching a Steven Wilson rig, like a rig rundown, and he had this. It's option 5. This is a Leslie cabinet emulator, so you can. I was using
it's like a Rotovob.
Yeah, but the cool thing about it is like a Leslie cabinet, it it ramps up and down. It just doesn't go into settings. It like so you hit the fast. It's slow and fast. You hit the fast, and it's like and
Yeah.
it's really really cool. Anyway, what's up? What's been going on with you?
Man, I can't call it. I'm trying to look. Probably made you freeze. No, I didn't. Nothing. Just playing some record albums, bringing some people up. We'll keep going. What we play.
So you played Presents. That's cool.
Yeah, I played that Presents. That Sachi sounds phenomenal, by the way. Like that really jumped out at me as probably the record of the night that sounded the best was Presents. It really did. I'm gonna flip my hat around. I'm gonna be cool guy.
But I
got a chain on. I'm gonna be cool guy.
We're opening for a Rolling Stones tribute band tomorrow night, and in High Point at Ziggy's. And hey, you know what that part of town is? It back, like it's where Ziggy's is? It's on
loosely.
Oh, what's the road?
Main Street.
No,
then I don't know.
Anyway, if you when I'm coming into town, I turn on at Dunkin' Donuts, and then when I go past the stadium on my left, I turn right on that street right there. What?
Elm.
And it's just before you get to Thomas Built Buses. What street is that?
I'm on Fairfield. Thomas Built Buses on Fairfield.
Well, there's another Thomas Built. There's some other Thomas Built bus.
TBB?
TBB. You kids probably rode on a Thomas Built bus.
Goddamn right we did.
I'm talking about everybody else.
Oh yeah, you guys know Thomas Built Bus? Were your school buses Thomas Built Bus? They're built like right up here. Anyway, moving right along. We'll save this transportation talk for another segment that's off the air. Big Business Command Your Weather. I pulled that shit out. Just kind of felt like playing it. What a phenomenal record. Phenomenal band. Used to a couple of the guys from Kill All Redneck Pricks, or CARP for short, and one of the best bands I've seen live ever. Loudest band I've ever seen live. Saw them asleep. Last show I've ever seen, actually, in 2020 or 2019. It's killer stuff. Traditionally, just bass and guitar. I'm sorry, I'm just bass and drums, and the bass is like kind of all gnarled out and shit, and it works, man. He's actually played bass in the Melvins for some records and stuff. But killer stuff. One of my favorite bands I've discovered in the past 10 years. I mean, maybe ever. I mean, it's such a killer band. Highly recommend those guys. It's not metal. It's not punk. They lump it into stoner and sludge and stuff like that. But it's like super tight, just tuned down and gnarly, but like very melodic and stuff. Really cool. Our pal Cliff the Cheesecake. Yeah, Cliff the Cheesecake. That's what we're calling you from now on. To play some Mono Lord. That's the one I cashed in some Banana Bucks. Veneer, I guess it would be called, something, or some facsimile thereof. Second record, I believe, from Mono Lord. Really kick ass. Saw these guys live in Asheville, and really good show, really good time. They were nice dudes. Talked to the drummer. He like stopped in the crowd and like poked around with people for a minute. It was really cool. Just a very small club, and they were also loud as shit. And terrific show. I missed this one. I don't know where this fell. It fell, and I don't know where it fell. Norman fell. Big Black from Noisy Beast sent us a 7-inch of this that looks like the Kraftwerk shit. Big Black, the model, and on the backside is He's a Whore.
Was that the band that did the album Songs About Fucking or whatever it was?
Yeah. Yep, that's Steve Albini's group, who a lot of people know produced In Utero, and really involved in that touch and go scene. 100%, phenomenal stuff, man. I've slept on Big Black stuff for a long time, and it was so cool to just boom, have one show up. A little VCLT from our pal Metal Theologian. Keeps snapping for some reason. Weldon Irvine's Cosmic Vortex. Let me tell you something, folks. Do yourself a favor. It's a 1974 record. Kind of on the funkier side of jazz, the jazzier side of funk, and the best of both worlds. It's got some, I would say some psychedelic elements to it as well. Dude, I would really highly recommend checking this out if you never have. If you're a fan of just music in general, so killer. And he was nice enough to gift us a copy of that. And that's one of the all-time favorites. It's one of those I have to, on purpose, make myself not play too often because I would want to play it literally all the time. It's so good. Who's the Chicago band? Oh, the Big Black. Yeah, the Albini's a Chicago guy, 100%. That Touch and Go scene. Touch and Go is like based out of Chicago, right? You doing a shot, Steve?
Yeah, hold on.
Let's do one for Jesus Christ. He's a good guy.
Jesus Christ. I am yo.
Everybody else get you one. Everybody get you a shot. We ain't really. I took a little nip earlier, but we ain't really done one tonight.
Doing a shot for Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to remain a little bit. I'm trying to keep it a little bit in the pocket. I'm doing the Hydra sessions tomorrow night. I don't want to waste the whole weekend. Get all ridiculous. Plus, I'm low carb in it, so you know.
I got so much shit going on.
Trying my best. I'm just trying to live my best life.
I got to take a leak so bad I could taste it.
I did that earlier. I had a porcelain pounder. Whew. That's why I buy American Standards, Dave. Because I can handle my Friday night porcelain pounding pisses.
In honor of National Tequila Day coming up, let's get an early start on it. Come on, okay. Scotty. You mentioned it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think Scotty mentioned he needs to take a shot. Since I'm not watching Twitch, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'll cheers into this camera. See, you can see this camera. You're the only one that can see that camera.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
My camera's here, Steve.
Oh, I got you.
And this is, I turned camera 2 into the, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see me because the programs play that device is already in use game. So I have to designate one camera for each.
And then it shuts down everything.
Yeah, I have to designate one camera for each.
Okay.
Which is okay. I'm not mad at it.
I will say, let me tell you folks.
Give me 2 more records, and we'll be done with what we played.
All right.
Pulled this out. One of my new favorite bands, New York Dolls. This is a compilation from '77. It's got the first 2 LPs on it. This is the way to go. This is the way you do it right here. That's for a lot of people, that'd be all the Dolls you need right there. Kick-ass stuff. It sounds good. This is Bill pointed this out when he was on with me. Why is my shot so dark? Lord have mercy. Bill pointed this out. I think this is only, or he noticed the color. Is this only UK? I don't know, but it's a UK press. It does say that. And I got this for $20 because the spine is chewed up. Not a little. The spine's chewed up, but it's $20 for the first 2 Dolls records. I'm cool with that. Sounds phenomenal, and I've been really, really. The Dolls and Thunders may be like my vibe of the year. Like that's what I've been kind of jumped on. Maybe more than anything this year. Maybe, have to say. Who gave their bucks? Fred. Fred was so kind, I believe it was, cashed in his bucks and gave them to Mr. Nate Bouchard. And Bouchard said, pull out some early Zappa stuff. I said, I got Mothers, I got Zappa, what you want? To play some early stuff, so I pulled Uncle Meat from Mothers of Invention. Killer record, of course. I didn't realize, you guys know I'm sure a lot of you guys, I'm sure Bill, Bizarro, or you guys probably know this, but there's a killer like booklet in here that I've never really checked out. Let's check it out together. Uncle Meat. It's a nice, this is some cool photos. I've never looked at this. What's wrong with me, dude? It lists some other albums and shit like that, but it's like, nice photos. This is like, this is so crisp and clean. It's like this has never been fucked with before. This literally feels brand new. I mean, you know that feeling when it's a new like book or whatever, and it like splits and like when it's never been opened. It's kind of like that.
Does it smell like a new book?
Yeah,
New
the
book.
back cover. Really cool stuff, man. Uncle Meat.
Well, I look bigger than you. Don't mess with me.
Just your head.
I should sit back. I should sit back here.
I mean, I can make you smaller. But you're the one blocking my light. I think that's the problem. You're blocking my light. Do you qualify for the VC Spotlight? I don't think you qualify. I can't pull the graphic on you.
I don't know, but I do want to check my my
was
area
weird.
code. I do want to check my area code.
Your zip code. I called to
What's
check my zip code.
That's what it was. My area code.
So for digs, shit, hell, damn. What did I do with my digs?
You got digs?
I got two. I got two
I got-
records.
I got
in the-
6.
In the mail today, actually, they just so happened to show up today. I won an auction, a couple of auctions from our pal Dr. Fred Putterman here on the YouTube VC shenanigan, and won a couple of records from him. He was auctioning off some records. I was happy to help him out. And,
Well, I'm gonna do 4. Actually, I got 7.
You bust out. Yeah, you go ahead and do like 1 or 2, and I'll make sure I know where mine are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do these 4 right here. So I went to Greensboro, and I hit the Ed McKay in Greensboro, and so it's funny too because some of the records are, it's gotten ridiculous. There was a couple of, okay, I know this is the one we always mention, but it was Fleetwood Mac. I don't know if it was Rumors or that Fleetwood Mac album, the one that looks like Rumors.
What are we talking
But
about?
it was $30, and it said scratched on it. At Ed McKay.
Oh,
And they also had a copy of Back in Black.
uh-huh.
It looked like a fucking beat copy. $42.
Score any Reba?
But I did get a few records. So I got this cool. It's a Verve compilation.
Uh-huh.
So the hits are on Verve. It's got Stan Getz, Kai Winding, Jimmy Smith, Carlos Jobim, Pat Thomas, Bill Evans, Winston Kelly. So yeah, it's a cool like. It's even got the old Verve record.
I've got some like that. There's some kind of compilation like that.
I think it's from like '64 maybe or something like that, so I recall.
It's
I got
later than I thought.
I got a Pablo, and I have a few Pablos, and I kind of like them. They're kind of that's why they throw artists together who they just had jam sessions and probably recorded them.
Yeah.
This is Count Basie, Joe Turner. Joe Turner probably belting out the songs and Count Basie laying them down.
The Kansas City hollering style?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, my name earlier was something Boss. Pit Boss? No, what was it on that children's show?
I don't recall. Here's a couple of in the R&B section. Commodore's second album called Caught in the Act. Still in their funky as hell mode. In fact, I think they got a Grammy or something for. There's a song called it's either
Trigger Boss.
Trigger Boss.
That's my new name, Trigger Boss.
I think it was Slippery When Wet or the Bump. So just titles like that you can't go. It's funny when you look at some of these R&B records like this.
Yeah.
You look at titles and it's like Love You All Day or I Love You Forever. And
Me
then the
Love
next
You
one's
Long
like,
Time.
The next one's like Hugging on the Couch and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna suck, you know. But if you got like Wide Open, Slippery When Wet, The Bump, I'm Ready, Let's Do It Right. So you know there's something good going on there.
Hell yeah.
And the last of this group is Billy Preston.
Nice.
I wrote a simple song. I think this was his first album on A&M, and George Harrison plays guitar on it, I believe. And there's a song called "Out of Space" on here that's really cool. That might have been the one that won a Grammy or something.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I got 3 more, but if you want to do one,
Sure. I mean, I can do both of mine. Well, I'll do one and then one. I'll do one.
split it up.
I actually found out about this band via Dr. Fred Putterman's stream one night. He was talking about this. He's mostly a jazz guy, but also a doom metal guy, and knows that I am as well. And is Stephen France? See on stunty cam over here.
Stephen Lefevre. Lefevre.
A band that I learned about
That's
from
funny. I think I entered that as my name last week while I sat in the room for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you're probably like, who the hell is Stephen Lefevre? I'm not.
Lefevre. Some low rank hockey player. That's a band called King Woman, doom metal outfit. I want to say Bay Area, maybe. I may be making this up, but on Relapse Records from a few years ago, chick singer, got some elements of like shoegaze in there, but I mean, it's heavy and kind of droning and it's good stuff. I don't know this one as much. They had a new record that came out this past year, and I know that one, and I was pretty taken with that one. That's the one he was actually showing in the stream, and that's how I knew it. So he was selling records, and this was like $10. He's like, $10, King Woman, and then people were like, oh, like not buying it. I'm like, oh, bet. So stoked to check this out, and don't know a shit ton about them, but do know that nice to like get some. I mean, it's $10 first of all, and that's a good price.
High Def asked, have you heard "Miserable"?
Miserable? No, I haven't.
I'm French. It might be "miserable."
Miserable. Bonjour, Jim Apple John.
Bonjour.
Or what cameraman used to say to our French teacher literally every day, "Je suis une variété," or "I am a variety show." He would literally tell our teacher that every day.
I
am a variety show.
Nice.
Probably doesn't even really translate that way, but it's one or two of the folks from King Woman. No shit. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Yeah, cool. So appreciate Fred hooking me up with that. Good price, and it's not a record that's super readily available. Like, not that their Bandcamp, it's out of print, so whatever.
No, Teddy, I don't have a DWI. I got a gig tomorrow, and
that's a good guess, Ted.
Guess. Good guess.
That's good guess. Yeah, that's funny.
But I don't typically drive like that. But it can happen.
Yeah, in case the bosses are watching.
It can happen to the best of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, you shit. I should have been.
You could be going from rehearsal to home in a mile ride and do something stupid.
I should have been put under the jail like fucking 25 years ago.
Are those your shoes on the roof,
dude? I've done some shit that I should have died for. Like, and you'd have been like, yeah, he probably fucking deserved that, or put in jail. And he's like, oh shit, he got 3.5 years, and you'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm like, that's why I'm lucky. I realize, like, if we do shit like this.
They were talking about your new boner ad on the radio today.
Oh yeah, what'd they say?
The past couple of days, he's been talking about it. The fact that he's working with Littlest Patriot.
Yeah, he's in the spot. It was weird because I was on the way to the shoot, and I was getting ready. So I did an ad for erectile dysfunction that included 2 local popular DJs in the spot, and it was weird because I was on the way to the shoot, like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was 15 minutes out, and I was listening to him on the radio, and there was like, oh well, good luck with your ED commercial. He's like, yeah, well, I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. I think the guy's going to be here in like 15 minutes, and I'm like, I'm the guy, and I'm driving. I'm like, dude, this is fucking weird. This is weird. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, but that was weird.
I like
And
the
like
spot. I like the spot.
pulled up and yeah, they're good dudes. They're good dudes. But no, what did they say today? I mean, did he call me a schmuck or anything?
No, he was actually talking about the tortilla challenge. You familiar with the
I
tortilla?
heard that.
Well, that's how it started because he was talking to Jason before you showed up, and Jason's like, "Yeah, we're talking about doing the tortilla challenge." He's like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "You haven't heard of the tortilla challenge?" And
Yeah.
so anyway, they ended up doing it before KZLs. Okay.
I think there's smoke that came out. What does that mean?
Well, there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay, there we go. You heard it here first, folks.
Ha!
Brought to you by.
Is the commercial autobiographical, Mike?
I mean, for him, yeah, he had the procedure done, so yeah, technically yes.
It's wave therapy where they sonically blast your penis and balls.
They're all about penis blasting.
Yeah. That's supposed to do something.
People seem happy with it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's a good product. They're friends of mine. I'd go check them out.
I just sing to mine.
Go give them. You sing to your dork. Hold up.
Good morning, sunshine.
This message brought to you by the National Football League. Aaron says he's all about finger blasting. Okay, this show. Look, folks, we try to keep it on the up and up here.
What was that you asked somebody at work? If
We're on the level.
Do you shake your pee? No.
Oh no, Aaron probably remembers that. When I asked Pickard, I came back. I'd never really talked to the guy. He was a brand new employee. And I said something about, so you jerk off your urine into the urinal, right? And he was like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, when you're taking a piss in the urinal, you're like, because the guy was looking at me funny, and I'm like jerking my pee off into the urinal, just make sure all of it's out there. He's like, you just like shaking it? And I'm like, no, like the whole time. He's like, the whole time? Yeah, while you're peeing. I'm just doing this number the whole time I'm peeing just to make sure it all comes out.
When I was a kid, I had my dad gave me a bunch of these little boats that you put in the toilet and try to sink them, and it helps you like aim in the fucking toilet. I guess I had a problem.
I love that idea. I love that idea.
It was fun. It was fun.
Dude, you put me some boats in there right now, and I would hit them a couple of weeks from now. I'd sink all of them in a few weeks.
I'd use the big baby bomb.
I mean, I'm a big fork stream guy. I don't know about you guys.
Just drop a big log on the boat.
I like making sure I get troops on either side of the border. Fuck you, Jerry. You move on.
Yeah, Aaron wishes we had recorded our conversations back then.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
I would love to have recorded with video the moment when me and Bart Brown,
Double B, he's dead.
Greg Bell were sitting there watching Teletubbies, and the fucking Hearst had just bought the company from Pulitzer, and all the CEO, they were walking around seeing what they had bought, and they came in, and we're fucking sitting there watching Teletubbies.
Like, bong smoking in the background in the middle of an office, watching Teletubbies.
Luckily, I had, like a week after that, I'd moved to the creative services department where I am now, and I think everyone else no longer worked there.
I'm thinking about getting back in school, Steve.
Are you?
I'm thinking about getting my welding certificate.
Why is that?
I figured I could use it to hold it all together, to keep it all. Fuck.
I thought maybe this was the joke, and then we're gonna run the open.
I did run the open.
So I should do some more records.
Yeah, do some.
I got these at Hippo fairly recently, maybe last week. This first one, I think either me or Jack had one of his albums on cassette. We got it at a sci-fi convention. But here's another album by Leonard Nimoy. This is called The New World of Leonard Nimoy. And
what? There was another record in addition to I'm a Space Alien, or what's it called?
Yeah. Well, it had The Legend of Bilbo Baggins. It had Highly Illogical, just a bunch of very stereotypical songs.
Isn't there one called
But
"I'm a Space Alien" or something like that?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
there's
got it
another
from
one.
you, like digitally, like back in the
Yeah.
day.
But this one is more like him singing serious and shit. And when I put it on for my wife, she could not tell me who it was singing because he
That's
totally takes on a different persona. He sings "Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town"
Okay.
from new. Was it not New Edition? What's the Something Edition? Kenny Rogers Band.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
one intrigued me with the cover alone.
Next edition.
And not next.
Kenny
edition.
Rogers and the first edition.
Thank you,
There we go.
Scotty.
Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you. So this one really
Hey,
intrigued
thanks for
me
tuning into this record show where we know everything about music.
Just the cover, it just hooked me. It's got this crazy cover. I'm like, what is this? This is really cool. And then when I saw it's on Impulse, it's an Impulse record, but it's
what's
called
an Impulse record, baby?
It's called A Day in the Life, Impressions of Pepper. This is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, like interpreted by some modern jazz folks.
Interesting.
And it is really, really cool. One of the artists, I don't recognize anybody, but one's called Felix Pastorius.
Oh.
And he plays bass. So I have to
No way.
Yeah, I have to think there's something going on there.
If not, it's a big disappointment.
All right, I got one more. This is the one I think I teased you with that I said I had.
I'll do mine if you want to save yours for last. If you got a butt banger.
That's kind of a butt banger, yeah.
Oh, mine's a great record. Don't get me wrong. So the other record I picked up from Putterman was actually I own zero of this band, and I've been a big fan for a long time. My first delve into discovering like what really post metal was, and like it's kind of like it's tuned down like Doom or sludge or whatever, but very intricate arrangements and much more exploration of musicianship, much more stuff going on than your typical. And I love Doom stuff. 100%, but often super repetitive. Same few chords. They're just deep and gnarly and brooding, and they just kind of haunt you and just keep going and going and going. But on the opposite of that is some of those same tuned down principles, but in a much different ways, like post metal stuff like Pelican. And I don't own any Pelican. Let me get this off there. And it's a double LP. Arctica, but I didn't realize when I bought it, to be fair, this is a live record. Recorded in Russia, like St. Petersburg, I believe, or something. I don't know the year, but if I bring it up, it'll take Steve off, so I'll just guess.
Well, if it was recorded in St. Petersburg, it was recorded in like 1780 or 1790.
Yes.
Yeah,
actually, I'm not. This is like
Leningrad?
Sealed. Is it? Oh, is it Leningrad? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a double Blake sleeve. Yeah, I've never heard anything bad. If you got, they're largely instrumental. And Fred's a good guy. He like puts the records where they're supposed to be for. Maybe it's not. Is it not a double? Oh, I think I may have left the other one somewhere. Maybe it's just one. Yeah, no, because this is 3 and 4, so I'm lying. Oh, it's on cool. No, it's in my fucking hand. Are you serious? Look at me. See, that's like this. What color is that? It's kind of whitish, like bone off.
What is it?
The color, like it looks white to you guys because I got light blasting on it. But it's yeah, I literally had both of these in my hand. But very cool stuff. If you guys have never listened to Pelican before, I would do yourself a favor and check it out. I can't remember. I don't think I have any like double Blake sleeves like this. These are super nice, and they like look it kind of goes in like pretty easy. Boom for a double LP, crisp and clear and tight like that. It feels like a brand new record, like it's sealed. God, I love Blake sleeves. I just really do. I prefer them to the milky, thicker ones, but I should get the milky thicker ones because cats and they more
Yep.
protection. But anyway, please continue. Proceed, Mr. Penguin. You guys into
All right.
comics and shit?
So we talked a lot about this this artist, these pressings, I believe, at some point, and I saw it, and he's like, "Yeah, we've had it here a couple days. I can't believe it's still here." And well, the funny thing is, he didn't have it up front; he had it in the back. So I'm like, "Why no fucking reason why you have it? The reason why you have it here is
Oh, it was used?
no, it's new.
Oh,
Francis the Mute.
nice. Dude.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
That's a big check mark, dude.
Yeah.
That's checkmark city right
And
there.
I'll tell you, it was $40. It was
Yeah, they're
$40. So they're expensive, but I'm willing to pay 40.
That's, you know, if it sounds good, see, there we go. That's like back to this MoFi shit. I don't collect MoFis. I don't seek them out. And I generally don't pay $40 for a record. But if it's a record I really, really want, what's the first thing I'm asking? Does it sound good? Is it like good quality? Like, you know, of course you care. So people are like, I don't care. If you're spending $40, you don't care. You're a fucking idiot. Of course you care. If I spend $40, I don't want a Sabbath record to sound like a NIMS pressing. You know what I'm saying? So you care. But that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah. I was
Where
hoping
you're getting something you like and it sounds good.
I was hoping to bring it, play it on the show tonight, but
yeah,
it'll have to wait. It'll have to wait.
I've only ever heard that digital, you know, CD or like download shit.
Right.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. But I didn't even run the first graphic, but let's run a little dig of the week shit. Ba ba ba. We should run some marbles.
Ooh.
Let me see if anybody's.
Anybody still out there?
Yeah. We should do marbles. I can do or we could talk about my beef with Barino. I don't know if you're into it.
We should do marbles. Or we could talk about my beef with Barino.
Are you belching?
I don't know if you're into it. We should do
I'm losing
done.
full right now.
Are you belching?
You're what?
I don't know if you're into it.
All right, wait. I have to hang on. I have to take you off of here, Steve, because
Okay.
you won't be on the screen anyway.
But I'm still up.
All right, wait. I have to take you off of here, Steve.
Like you're
Okay.
voiced.
You won't be on the screen anyway.
So I should take these headphones off when you have the echo.
I have to take you off of here, Steve.
Yeah, that's
You're voiced.
that's awesome.
On the screen anyway.
So I should take these headphones off when you have the echo.
Yeah, that's.
Bow bow.
So, exclamation point and the number of the track you want to play.
See, there you go. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you would like to play. Although it's not moving yet.
It's not scrolling.
No, I didn't. Boom.
Now I can actually read
Boom.
it. Except your face is in there. You take your face out.
Yeah, except it sucks to bring them back.
Oh.
I'll click frame. All right, there you go. Pick a track, idiots. I'm tired of it. Pick a track. I'm not going to say it again. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you'd like to play. You guys pick something. I'm going to grab a sparkling water.
I forgot what it was. When we haven't played, what have we not played? There's got to be something on here we haven't played. Oh, there's a lot we haven't played. Oh, it's coming around. Turn off my app. It's still on.
I actually decided to grab a goddamn beer.
That amp gets really hot.
What
Man,
is?
it gets hot. That twin reverb, it gets so hot. It'll be nice in the winter. In the wintertime, it'll be a nice source of heat.
Huh?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, I know what it was. 31.
I'm trying to bring you in here.
Shattered dreams. Shattered dreams.
Whoa. I'm trying to bring you in for you to do this. If we do. Nope. Nope. I always hit the wrong button. No. Oh, good Lord. I can't bring you in, Steve. I'm going to have to mute you up. Or at least you want to talk over it. You want to talk over it?
I can do that.
Huh?
I can talk over it.
All right. Let's do it, folks. Let's see what won. Oh, 6 votes for MSLA Raceway. The shit is that? And why did you guys choose that? Very interesting.
MSLA Raceway.
Now the frame's gone. See what happens, Larry?
Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play.
Yeah, why is this not working?
This looks like an Aaron Griffin track. Mr. I Shoot Racing.
Mr. I Shoot Racing.
Apparently he's going to be in Winston. We should hook up. He's going to be shooting stuff.
We should just
Black Theater Festival.
We should get to fucking.
There you go.
You talking about? I'm trying to roll some more music in here.
Hey, Aaron, let us know when you're coming so I can go to the record store the day before that.
Exclamation point race. No, play. Fuck that say. Don't listen to me. Jesus Christ. I'm not even that messed up, folks. That's the maybe that's the problem.
I've got some delicious banana bread I was going to bring you.
I can't. No carbs.
That's it's special.
No carbs. I bought a bunch of meat today. Miss you. How's it going?
Meat Rocket.
Okay. All right, let's do it, folks.
Some racing music. Want some racing music?
No, I've already got music.
Damn. I never have any fun.
Then everybody tells me the music's too loud. I can't hear. I can't hear. Blah, 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 blah.
I could make my police siren sound.
Bossy ass internet. That's why I'm winning. Because the bossy ass internet telling me my fucking business. Flapping their ugly looking mouths, tell me about my business.
Wow, he's in first place.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the picture. Look at Aaron's profile picture.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's funny. It's a Brick Waller picture.
That was his evening at the Improv.
That's his band photo.
Look at Shane. I like this track. I do like this track. Have we run this before?
I think we have.
I don't see a record for us.
We ran a racetrack before. Maybe it wasn't this one.
Either that or you're a liar. I mean, however you want to look at it, Steve.
Man, Shane has got a big lead, y'all.
Yeah, he does.
I like his profile picture.
Dog.
Is that your dog, Shane? Is your dog?
No, he downloaded one off the fucking internet, Steve, and just stuck it as his goddamn profile picture.
Is his dog's name Shane?
Shane! Should do that. Shane! Whoa, he's overtaken Scotty Strickland. It's a mod battle. It's a battle of the mods. I got 2 mods and a fiance up here. I don't care for this.
It came in hard on the corner.
comes the fiance. In front. Power moves to shower moves.
Let's go. Show them how it's done.
That's a good run. That's a big lead.
Look at that
Or
shit.
is it? Or is it? Or is it? Oh, no. Corner play. Look at this.
It'll come down to the wire.
It's coming down to the wire. The butt wire. Whoa.
Come on,
Look at
baby.
the under now.
Push it.
I thought that was the end. Is it another lap?
That's the start. It's gonna be at the other side.
Look at shit. There's a mod.
Oh, got past. Oh.
I thought that was the end of the race.
She really sucked on that turn. That's like. Uh-oh.
Abacus making some moves, but Shane making his own moves.
Those turns are deadly. You gotta watch it on those turns.
I mean, just like life, Steve. I mean, when you really break it down, look, Steve, I can sit here and I can shoot you bull all night long, but in the end of the day, you got to be able to look
Coming
yourself
fast!
in the mirror
Who's that?
as a grown man and just.
Who's in lead? Who's in the first? Who's in?
Scotty, what's your profile picture?
Nice. All right, now. There, we got swapping pole positions here, left
Man.
and right. Heat on the corners.
Is that it? Whoa! Oh, look at record I got going in there. I was almost close. Abacus.
That's a photo finish.
999 with the photo finish. Nice
And
job,
we're done.
everybody. That's a good track. You got the putter up there? Yo, man. What are we even saying? Love to see that. That was close.
What
Oh,
was
look,
the
look, we
time?
pretty much tied. Look at this. We have the exact same time. What is that about? Protest.
The record is way better.
Protest. Look at the times. 344, 161. What's my time? Why is he first and I'm second?
Because A comes before G.
But it's listing me as second. It's not a tie for first.
No, you're second.
That's corny as fuck. I'm protesting Corn Dog City.
Corn Dog City.
Corn Dog. Oh, that's my new business or my new food truck, or it's what I nicknamed my route to get to your mom's house for fucking. Sorry, everybody. I
Corn Dog
apologize.
City.
But that could also be called Corn Dog City.
Lord, I apologize.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Man, woman, naked squirrel, mini pearl. Let's take a quick. Why is this, Jerry? Can we get rid of this logo? Why is this guy up here? I want to just be able to shove it out of here.
I want to live in Corn Dog City.
Can we not just shove that guy out of there? What if I just push it? Can I push the logo off the screen?
It
No
should
shot,
roll.
right?
It should roll. It should roll
All
out.
right, let's see. It's pretty heavy. Of course, our Record Night logo fucking is heavy as shit. Oh yeah, hold up. Yes. All right. That's what it's. Camera tricks. Everybody, calm down. It's camera tricks. I am strong though, but that was camera.
How did you do that?
That was camera tricks. All right. Everybody shut up. I'm going to commercial. No. Shit. That's my beef with Barino right there. In a nutshell, 100%.
Can I like my free sub, please? No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Eh. Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Men Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch Broadcaster for complete details.
For bill consolidation, home improvement, refinancing, or any purpose.
We had too many bills piled up. We need the home equity loan, but we're turning it down everywhere.
Glenn saw the ad on TV and called immediately. Mr. Cash quickly paid off all our debts and gave us one low monthly payment. Mr. Cash is good people.
We applied at a bank for a home improvement loan, but they turned us down, said we didn't have enough equity in our house. That's when we called Mr. Cash. He approved our loan, gave us all the money we needed at a low interest rate.
I'm single and on a fixed income. A situation arose where I need a large sum of money in a hurry with a low, affordable payment. I called Mr. Cash, and Mr. Cash came through for me. Thanks, Mr. Cash.
Considering a home equity loan? Call now, 1-800-444-CASH. That's 1-800-444-2274. Homeowners only. Call 1-800-444-CASH. Call now and ask for Mr. Cash.
It's been said that good things come in small packages. Well, I'm going to prove that to you right now. See what I have here? The finest tasting meat spreads you ever tasted. I could talk all night about how downright good these meat spreads are, but folks, you've just got to taste them. Burns deviled ham, Burns potted meat, and Burns tongue and veal. They're all quality meat spreads. What could be easier or tastier when you have to make takeout lunches or late snacks? And as a special offer, when you buy 3 tins of Burns meat spreads, you receive absolutely free this beautiful meat spreader. So handy for making sandwiches. Yes, and they're really economical, too. Try these sandwich spreads at your house. They're another quality product of Burns, pioneer meat packers of Canada.
The continuing adventures of Mel Farr's superstar, flying in to save the day with his affordable Ford.
Yes, use your trade plus $1,000 down, and you can buy this 1981 Plymouth Horizon or this 1981 Escort for only $99 a month. Or you can buy this 1982 EXT for only $115 a month. Those deals cannot guarantee you $1,000 for your trade or for service to midnight, and they cannot fly either.
Greenfield and 10 Mile.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in effect here. I think we still got Steve over here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I'll have to do some shenanigans. Yeah.
One of our submarines
Oh wait.
is missing.
It won't let me do Chrome. Hold up. It always does this weird shit, man.
Giving you a tight shot of the flavor of the.
Yeah, see that? It's because it's doing weird shit.
Well, that's really weird. What?
Yeah, see now I've got it. Perfect. See what we got to do. I'll throw the link out here in a second. We'll see if anybody else wants to come up for a second. But for the so to speak, I did want to speak to you, Steve.
It's funny because I got a text saying, "Hey, what? I don't remember what we've done." And I saw a row of Mountain Dews. I think we've done a couple of them. I think we did the gold, which is the pineapple, and we did the live wire. No, we did the pink one, which is raspberry lemonade.
Ryan Kidd, what's up, buddy? Ro?
It's called Spark. We've done that, but it was funny. I saw one that you had that actually I have here as well. I was going to bring over one eventually, and so I suggested we do this one, which is orange in color.
Yes.
And as Mountain Dew says, its tagline is "Dew with a blast of natural and artificial mango flavor." It's called Mango Gem. Mango Gem.
So a mango dew is what you're telling me. God, this is going to put me over the car. Are you kidding? God almighty. One sip is going to put me over the car.
Here's a little funny little factoid.
This has already been opened.
On January 4th, a trademark was filed for Baja Mango Gem, along with potential flavor names, other names such as Astronova and Hyper Galaxy.
Mine's going to be flat. This has been opened before.
Mine's not.
It's supposed to be like a. I mean, we haven't drank any of this, but this has been opened. Elizabeth, this has been opened in a weird kind of way. Did you try it? Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's good.
Oh, okay.
It's real good.
Now, are you a mango guy, Steve?
I am a mango guy. I love mango. And
me too.
I figured out the best way to get the fruit out of the mango is with a cup, with a glass, a small glass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You kind of strafe it. You cut it as close to the seed. You have 2 half shells. You take the glass and you just kind of scoop it out, and it works like a charm. It's amazing.
That's very good. It's very sweet. For some reason, that tastes sweeter than even Mountain Dew. Like
so, I know you probably don't have this because you don't have any liquor, but I think
who don't have liquor?
This would be really good with tequila
or vodka.
You got vodka. It would be good with vodka, but I think it'd be better with tequila.
It'd have to be Blanco tequila though. A little white tequila.
I don't give a fuck what color it is.
That'd be weird. Mix an orange in with a brown tequila, though. That would make you sick to your stomach to see it mix up.
You don't look at it. You just drink it.
I'll look at it.
Well, let's see what it looks like. I've got a nice. I got my bar mate here. And
nice.
We can do that. Make sure there's no foil, aluminum.
That's a good initial taste, but I mean, it's not even because I've been like super Mr. like carb guy, but like it actually is like it tastes sweeter. I think it's because I think this got opened like in the store. I don't.
Yeah, if it's a little flat, it's gonna taste flat sweet, so which is not a good sweet. So here's a little of that with tequila, which is añejo, by the way.
Yeah, tequila's a much more refined liquor. Oh yeah,
it's got a lot of tequila.
But I don't.
It's good.
Like Record Night is not a refined environment for savoring and enjoying things. Typically speaking, this is it's like a hand job behind a dumpster type situation. It's not making love in a honeymoon suite, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, here's something interesting. Do you know what the?
I think I just said something pretty interesting, Dave.
You know what the rarest Mountain Dew flavor is that's out there? We do not have it. We do not have it.
The throwback?
It's called Mountain Dew Violet.
Oh.
It's an elderberry, a dark purple berry. And the elderberry is it's been used for medicinal purposes. You can get a can of Mountain Dew Violet for $5.99.
What's your thoughts on the throwback Mountain Dews? Steve and Chad, what do you guys think?
Throwbacks?
You drink the throwback Mountain Dews with the real cane sugar?
Well, I don't drink sugar. I drink diet. So.
I don't either. But I mean, in terms of like
But
flavor, all these that we do,
I would love it. I mean, you know, it's funny you call it throwback because it reminds me of going to my grandmother's, and she always had Dr. Pepper Mountain Dew in the fridge, and the Mountain Dew had that hillbilly on the bottle.
Yeah,
Remember? And it also, I think it had an icy like Bass Relief on the.
Oh, it's
glass.
icy, baby.
Yeah,
it's so icy.
It was really cool.
It's this icy.
Okay.
But yeah, if I had after all these flavors and all that shit, I would still take a throwback Mountain Dew taste wise over everything. I think it's the best tasting Mountain Dew. But I don't be fucking with sugar because natural born fat fuck, and I just have to like not do that. But yeah. I didn't do the intro. Should I do the intro?
You don't have to.
Or maybe in this case it can be the outro. Should I do the outro?
Yeah, make it an outro.
I'll mute this first. I feel like it doesn't start over.
So disgusting.
I don't know. Anyway, it's a pretty good soda. I do dig that. The taste is there. That mango flavor, whew, it's good stuff. But holy Lord, sweet balls. Pour that over some vanilla ice cream. Get you 2 or 3 vials of crack. A couple of good hookers.
Make a good float out of it. I'm big into floats, brother. Are you into floats?
Not since I was 8 or 9 years old, Steve, but I do like them.
I'll tell you, here's my favorite. I
love a peanut parfait.
Those are good. But the best frozen treat is a Misty, it used to be called Mr. Misty Float. Cherry flavor. You take cherry Mr. Misty and they put a big huge dollop of soft serve in it. And it's amazing the way the two mix together.
Did you roll a barrel hoop down to the store to pick one of those up?
I went there. I've been there twice now, and I'd like to get a large cherry Misty float. You're like, we can't do that. I'm like, you can do that.
You can do that. The guy down at the haberdashery told me you guys have the best float in town.
They have the ingredients. So it makes me think of that Family Guy sketch when they're at the McDonald's drive-thru, because that's exactly what happened with me. It was like, I know you can do this.
You've got all the ingredients.
They wouldn't do it.
A McDLT.
And the guy said, well, you can buy a large Misty cherry flavor and then get a large sundae plain or whatever. I'm like, then I got pissed off and left. And then I came back. I drove there the next day and did exactly that.
Yeah. What's up,
it was
Rock
a good
and
idea.
Ronnie from Canada?
You get more. You get like 2 of them with 2 large.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's fucking crazy.
Anyway,
This graphic is getting on my nerves. So we'll do this one instead.
Potato chips, how my mouth does dip. Potato chips, how my mouth does dip.
Excesso calorious. Excesso.
There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Oh, thick. Papas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
So yeah, this is fresh off the press tonight. The kid's been in town, so the fiance and the kid were up at a Goodwill. Actually got a VHS tape, best of boxing knockouts VHS tape coming from the Goodwill. But in the Goodwill was a Carolina Kettle brand chip, which I've seen Carolina Kettle stuff around. I think we may have done maybe 1 or 2. You remember Carolina Kettle stuff, Steve?
Yeah.
I can't remember what we've done, but I'm pretty god dang sure we've not done this. It's my two favorite. It's my two favorite flavors in the world. It's honey sriracha.
We have not done that.
So, like, dude, it's brand new chip right off the. I mean, just like as of 6p today, my time. But I was telling her, I was like, man, that's my two favorite. Shit, it's my two favorite flavors because like, you give me like a. I mean, when I'm not on the program, you give me like a bag of like store brand chicken fingers, from your local Food Line or Kroger's or wherever the fuck you guys live. I'm not worried about it. But put those in the oven, you pull them out, hit them off with some honey and some sriracha. Whew. You can never go wrong. So I'm excited to try these out. Let me see what it says. Something about changing the world on the back. I'm gonna do double glasses. Wow, that looks so much better. By purchasing this bag, you have donated 5 cents to your local food bank. In 2015, 1 in 6 people in America did not know where their next meal would come from. Where have I heard this before? And we're out to change that. For over 65 years, my family has been selling our deliciously different snacks. Now it's our time to give back. Thanks for helping us in advance make a difference. Josh Monahan. To achieve the there's so many things on the back here. To achieve the ultimate crunch, we start with the finest potatoes available. Then we hand cook them in the small batch kettles. Freshly cook them. Bee sting honey sriracha. Let's see what they say about the actual flavor here. Catch the buzz. Our bee sting honey sriracha flavor chips contain the ultimate pairing of sweet and hot. Agreed. Natural bee honey. Combined with the one and only sriracha sauce, adding the perfect kick. One bite and you will be strong. Got to be NC. This is a local North Carolina product out of Raleigh, North Carolina. 1 in 6 Snacks puts this out. I'd love a phone number. I've got one right here. I think we should probably give them a call. But before we do that, it's time to walk the plank. It's time to have their day in court. Let's talk about the Carolina Kettle Bee Sting Honey Sriracha chips.
All right, I'm jealous. So while you do that, I'm going to open this bag of Cheetos flavor shots that I have had.
Oh, neat.
The date on them is October of 2021.
Okay.
So, for some reason, I just never brought them over, but here they are.
Kettle chip. These are not super dark with flavor or anything. Let's check them out. Tastes less like sriracha and more like jalapeno, to be honest. That light, stingy, high-end, like burn, you know what I mean?
I'm dropping my balls all over the floor.
But good stuff.
These are good, especially considering October 2021. Well, I've learned that those dates don't mean much.
And as a North Carolina company, I feel I owe it to them to give them a buzz. Maybe leave them a nice message. Come into your work Monday morning.
Mine are the cheddar jalapeno flavor. Thank you for calling 1 in 6 Snacks. Tom Monahan couldn't be here to talk to you. What's his name?
Thank you for calling 1 in 6 Snacks. We're busy making more of the delicious snacks you love. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now or dial 8 for a company directory. For sales, press 1. For accounting, press 6. For directions to our retail outlet, press 2. Otherwise,
numbers are all over the place.
The operator. To hear these options again, please hold while we connect your call to extension 0. Sweet potato chips, oh, they're my favorite snack. Eat them by the handful, eat them by the sack. person you have dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press the pound key for further options.
Good evening. This is Mikey Bananas from the Grown Men Record Night program. We're a live streaming entity on the internet over on Twitch and YouTube. And in addition to vinyl records, one thing we really love is a good potato chip. We've reviewed over 800 bags of potato chips here on our show over the past 10 years. And tonight, lo and behold, came across our desk. Sorry, I just spit something out on the microphone. Carolina Kettles Bee Sting Honey Sriracha. And have to tell you that these are some phenomenal chips, and love to see. We're in North Carolina, folks, as well. Love to see these North Carolina chips coming across the desk. They taste good. They're light. They're bright. They're spicy. They have that hint of honey. It's a fantastic flavor, and I really love what you guys are doing with changing the world and giving some of the proceeds back to help the hungry. We think that's a phenomenal thing. You guys are doing God's work. We really appreciate you, and thank you so much for the great products and the great work, and raise hell. I mean, really. God bless you.
Raise hell.
Should I not have said raise hell? Was that weird? Well, yeah. Good stuff, man. I like that. I like what they're doing. They seem to have a good thing going on down there. We appreciate them. It's a good chip. What can I tell you? It's a good tasting chip, and it seems to be a good program. They seem to have a good thing going on over there. We're probably going to switch back over to the Twitch side of things now, and I don't know. You guys want to get into some record out? What record album should we hear first? I want to play that Pelican. I want to hear a Pelican, and I was going to say Steve may want to hear one of his too, but we can't do that. So I'm going to play that Pelican, and we'll go from there and see what else you guys maybe want to hear. If you're not following us over on Twitch, actually, hey, look, if you enjoyed the stream over here on YouTube, what are we saying? Like, drop us a little Submarino over here. Or if you're just, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Or if you're new and you don't know, we're going back over to Twitch where we can, like, play whatever the shit we want. I'm looking for the graphic. It always eludes me. Every week. Boom, there it is. It's better than normal. That's better than normal. It was better than normal. Brandenburg. Twitch.tv/Grown Men Record Night. Join us over there. We'll play some record albums and have a good time. Really do appreciate you hanging out with us for so long tonight. And we'll continue to spin some records and have fun, man. Have a great weekend. Hey, be sure to check out the Hydra sessions tomorrow night on Mr. Bizarro's channel. We'll be guest DJing at 9 Eastern-ish time. Got some great records pulled out. And look forward to that. But come over to Twitch. We're not done. So get a grip. Get a grip. And watch your ugly looking mouth.